If your voice feels dry or unreliable by evening, the choices that matter usually happened hours earlier, not 5 minutes before you sing. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. I'm Josh from Singing Carrots, your virtual voice gym for building pitch with interactive drills and tools. What hydrated actually means for your voice. When the tissues in and around your vocal folds are well hydrated, they vibrate with less friction. Practically, that's going to feel like smoother onsets, so the starting of a sound, fewer random cracks, and just better overall stamina across the day. But hydration isn't only what you drink, it's also the moisture in the air you're breathing. So, there are actually two types of hydration. The first one is systemic hydration. It's basically all the liquids you drink. Your body absorbs it, it's going to circulate it, and eventually your tissues benefit from it. However, it does take up to 4 hours for the benefits to show, so it's best to be steadily drinking water at least 4 hours or more before you sing, especially if your main session is in the evening. The second type of hydration is surface, or superficial hydration. It's the moisture on the airway surfaces above the folds, so in the throat and nasal passages. You can support that with humidified air or a little bit of gentle steam. It's not like you're pouring water onto the cords. You're keeping the lining comfortable, so vibration is easier. Alright, here are a couple of practical, non-dramatic habits you can implement daily to make sure your voice is well hydrated. First, start early. If your voice tends to fade around 6 p.m., start paying attention around noon. Steady fluids throughout the afternoon will be the last minute chunk. Next, keep it easy to sip. Park a water bottle where you work or practice so you don't have to think about it. Mind the room air. Rooms with heating or air conditioning and airplanes are pretty dry, so a small humidifier near your bed or practice spot can make a world of difference. You don't have to chase a perfect number, but many people feel comfortable somewhere around 30 to 50% of relative humidity. Next, use gentle steam on extra dry days. Make sure it's warm, not hot. So think of using a mug or a safe steamer for about 1 or 2 minutes. Again, this isn't watering the cords. It's soothing dry surfaces. Opt for nose breathing when you can. It just helps to retain moisture. Even short stretches of mouth breathing can dry things out and make phonation feel super effortful. So what about caffeine and alcohol? Now, some people feel drier after drinking it. Others don't really notice it as much. Small amounts aren't automatically a problem. Just make sure you balance it with water and notice how you respond. What about sweat and long rehearsals? If you're sweating a lot, include a little bit of salt or electrolytes so the water you drink actually sticks around. Finally, right before you sing, stick to small sips. Your body and your bladder will thank you. Here's a simple 1-week trial for your voice. Start sipping by late morning and keep a bottle nearby throughout the afternoon. If your room air feels dry, run a humidifier near your bed or practice corner. On extra dry days or when you're traveling, add 1 minute of gentle steam before warm-ups. Pay attention to onsets, stamina, and how often you need to clear your throat. You can also invest in a small vocal nebulizer with saline and use it for a couple of minutes a day to add extra surface hydration to your cords. Lots of singers use it before performances as a way to ease their voice into singing. Hydration for singers is mostly timing and environment. Hours for what you drink, minutes for the air you breathe. Keep it simple and consistent, and your voice will usually feel the difference. If you try the 7-day routine, I'd love to hear what you notice. Whether it's smoother onsets, more stamina, honestly anything, so feel free to drop a note in the comments. If you found any of this helpful, consider following and subscribing so you don't miss the next straightforward voice videos. No hype, just clear info. See you in the next one.